Hey, hi everyone. Today going to explain the prototyping project called RAD methodology. With a team of 5 members developed this prototyping project, and myself, Nainal Srijna, worked as a user representative. Walid Hassan works as developer, Rachwant worked as a facilitator, Sai Kumar works as a scribe, Venkat Sai works as a senior management representative. And while coming to the introduction, the development team developed a simple system using the RAD methodology and a Figma prototype development environment. This interactive treatment adherence mobile application prototype was designed to support women with postural depression. This will ensure that women are reminded to use their meditation, attend regularly scheduled appointments, and keep their contact details up to date. In addition, the system was designed to ensure that patients keep the records of prescription and inscriptions and allow them to stay in contact with the healthcare providers, family, and friends. The system is sufficiently innovative and intuitive. A wide range of users should be able to use it immediately without training. And the next one, the software prototyping refers to the activity of generating prototypes or software systems of the software being developed in an incomplete version. This project was found to involve the creation of a working project software model, allowing the software users to give feedback as well as make personal suggestions that can be used to create changes to the software product. And for the next slide, the problem statement will be explained by Venkat Sai.
Now, coming to the problem statement, myself, Venkat Sai, is going to explain the problem statement of prototyping project in RAD methodology. So, in post-natal depression is a common mental health condition that affects women after childbirth, and medication adherence is crucial for effectively managing the disease. So, however, medication, missed appointments, and lack of communication between the doctor and the patient, and also how we can going to manage the prototype with and interaction with between the user and the doctor. And also, in addition, women with disables may face challenges in using existing treatment adherence applications, and older women may struggle with complicated interfaces. So coming to the problem statement, so we need to propose to according to these problems we need to propose the solution where there will be a complete understanding between the user and the doctor, where they can able to interact with all the things and how they can able easily mention easily available as a user friendly prototype. Now, according to the problem statement, we have proposed a solution for this prototyping project as accessibility features and security and confidentiality and interactive user interface. Now, coming to the accessibility features, now the prototype needs to be accessible to the user in a easily and friendly manner. So like he needs to be accessible according to his details and each and every point. It's like it needs to be very flexible to the user. And coming to the security and confidentiality, and coming to the security, the security now coming to the security, the user needs to find the app is very secure and his information is not stolen. And coming to the confidentiality and confidentiality, his information will needs to be not to the third person of the any other person. And also coming to the interactive user interface, the it should be very user friendly and easy to use for all the users and all types of persons. And it needs to be very voice searching, and all the things need to be included in that prototype. Now coming to the proposed solution of the prototype, so this is a basic sample of our prototype where we have developed, where it is very user friendly, like how you can able to register with his email and the password, and you can able to log in with all these credentials, and you can able to get the appointment and all the necessary things and information about his health condition. And equal to, and he can able to interact with the doctor, and he can able to get book an appointment with the doctor, and the user can able to maintain all the things in a neat and fairly manner, and he can able to update his details, and he can able to how he can able to book his appointment, and also he can able to ask anything regarding what he is going to explore. Like it is very user friendly. And coming to the RAD methodology, rapid application development methodology was used in the development process of the software prototype as a viable approach that was found to focus on the rapid prototyping process as well as iterative development of the required product. This approach was found to be designed in initiative manner of speeding up the software development procedure, as it emphasizes creating software prototypes in a fast manner, as well as involving the predefined set of users in the design as well as development processes. Now coming to the roles. Now the facilitator role will be explained by Reshwant.
Hi, this is Rishwant. My role in the project is facilitator. The focus of the facilitator was to help with how the discussions were proceeding rather than content of the discussion. That is, the facilitator's responsibility was to address the journey rather than the destination. And additionally, we need to mediate disputes between other parties, motivate resistant participants, and next, the additional facilitator facilitates team collaboration. Team collaboration, that is, being the project facilitator, required the creation of a collaborative environment for the other team members. This include facilitating project team meetings, conflict resolving, as well as promoting effective communication between the team members. And next, the requirement collection. This required working closely with the project team members to obtain the project's requirement from secondary sources. As a project facilitator, the following were the roles and responsibilities that required for the successful implementation of the prototype, like planning and collaboration. As a project facilitator, planning and collaborating the project activities was a key role as it includes a definition of the entire project scope and also a project schedule identification of all the resources. And the next is the stakeholder management. In this context, this requires acting as the bridge between the project team and all other relative stakeholders. The other responsibility of the facilitator is prototype development. As the project development facilitator, there was a need to ensure that there was efficient supervision of the project prototype for the development success. And the last row is testing and quality assurance. This means that being the project facilitator, there was a requirement to ensure that all the projects deliverable attain quality standards up to the mark. And the other is the project monitoring and control. Being the project development facilitator required project progress monitoring as well as taking the necessary correctivity actions whenever needed. Now, my friend uh, will speak about his role, scribe. Thank you.
Hi, my role is about the scribe. The major role of the scribe is to record decision made at workshop. Additionally to the scribe had to keep a project diary to assist them members in the understanding and reflecting on what has occurred and also assisted with writing up the assignment. Record instance of conflicts and conflict resolutions within the team. Daily stand-up meetings were held to record the progress towards the project development and issues we were facing as well as daily plans. And I had organized this session as they were collaborative design sessions where the development and other team members would collaborate with developer as define the prototypes. I organized this session where the members would meet to generate ideas as well as explore new approaches to solve the raising development issues in the project. Next. Uh, Quality assurance. In this context, the Scribe was accountable to ensure that the project documentation remained to be high level as well as met the desired project standard. I had to ensure that documentation remained clear, precise, and accurate enough on all tasks undertaken. There were the sessions that have organized to allow the project development team to review as well as to test the prototypes to ensure that they were working and determine whether they had met the required expectations. These were the regular reports that were presented by the scribe, which means me, to summarize the project progress, dealing all the issues encountered as well as the next step that would be taken. In the next communication, I was accountable for the communicating all the project related data and information to the team members, interacting the developer, facilitator, user representative, and management representative. I had also ensured that the team members were well informed on the project process, milestone, as well as the other raising issues. Uh, I had to have agendas and required the scribe to set up and send out meetings invitation and prepare the necessary documentations. During the meeting sessions, I had to take detailed minutes that capture the meeting main discuss points, discussion made all the actions items. I said the required scribe to ensure the minutes remain the clear and contribute to all the members, and also meeting sessions. Follow up on action items. After the meeting sessions, had to follow all the actions items that were assigned during the meetings, and this ensured that the completed within the required time frame. However, had to send out reminders as well as update to all the team members as well. And additional, uh, like I said, meeting coordination. I was responsible for the coordinating and meeting schedule that were related to the DAD project team. In this content, I had to ensure that the team members were present at the meeting and ensure that the meeting start and end on the time. In the RAD methodology project, I had the other roles and responsibilities as discussed below. Documentations. I was responsible for the documentation related to the project, and recorded documentation help interact, uh, tracking all the address and in the team. Validasan will explain the development role.
Thank you, Sai Kumar. Hi, I am Walid Hassan. My role in this team is as a developer. As a developer on the RED team, duties involve gathering requirements, producing prototype designs, producing a work prototype, referring to the application based on feedback from the team and the users. I work collaboratively with my other team members to ensure that that application meets the needs of the target audience to business objective healthcare provider. My expertise in this system analyze and design and prototype was critical to success of that project. In this next slide, as a developer, on the RAD team, I faced several challenges during the development of the interactive treatment audience mobile application prototype. These challenges included time constraints, user feedback, technical limitations, and collaborations. To overcome these challenges, I took following steps: regular communication, polarization, collaboration, creative problem solving, thought research, and Figma. This step helped me to grow as a developer and enable to deliver a successful project that meet needs to be target audience and business objectives of the healthcare provider. The reason behind using Figma is on the next slide. The team chose Figma as their prototyping tool due to its collaboration features, easy to use, integration with other tools, cost-effective, and ability to create interactive prototype. Figma is a cloud-based tool that allows multiple team members to collaborate with single project continuously, making it easy to work in a real time. It is easy to use, require minimal training, making an ideal choice to rapid application development project. Additionally, Figma is a cost-effective compared to other prototyping tools, allowing for the creation interactive prototypes that can be easily shared, stakeholders, feedback, and testing. The program provided me a valuable experience in agile development methodologies, team collaboration, and prototyping. I learned how to work effectively in the fast-paced collaboration environment, communicative effectively with team members. Polarized tasks work effectively to meet tight deadlines. I also gained proficiency in using Figma, a cloud-based design tool for creating interactive prototypes and designing user interfaces. Additionally, I worked on a project that had real-world application understanding importance of the designing user-friendly interfaces, ensuring accessibility and optimizing performance. The next role is senior management representative, which is explained by Venkatesh. Thank you.
Thank you, Walid. So now coming to the senior management representative, I need to take my role is to take care of the understand the strategy of the chosen organization. So what the requirement and what we are going to do in a detailed manner, and also ensure that the requirements of the system reflect the strategic needs of the organization, and also establish the budget. So it should not cost more budget, and it should and we should complete the project in a deadline timeline, and also we should not exceed the budget of the given proposal. And also the main thing is planning and organizing, and also communication and collaboration. And coming to the planning and organizing, the main thing, the we need to plan a structure where we can able to finish the project in a deadline, and also we can able to finish the prototype with the given cost and budget. And also the communication with the team is very important, where we can able to communicate with each and every person, and how they are working, and how we are going to test and each and every process. And coming to the next slide, where I'm going to explain about the budget, where it reflects the personal costs, hardware and software costs, marketing and distribution costs, legal and regulatory costs, miscellaneous costs. So these things are under the budget part. Now coming to the management representative, the next main thing is resource management. How we are going to manage the resource, the given budget, and we need to use the each and every resource effectively uh, in this project, so that we can able to develop a fully fledged prototype where it is user friendly and able to access to the everyone with super quality and vision. And coming to the next main thing is risk management. So we need to develop the project in a fast way, where it meets the required standards, and also meet the requirements in an easy manner. So these things are very important. So for this we need to increase some risks under our team, and we need to develop the prototype in a timely manner. And also I'm responsible for the risks, and also address the risks. It's like how I'm going to take an approach to solve all the risks, and how I'm going to solve the problems faced while developing a prototype. And also I need to take a lead for this. And also the main thing is how we are delivering the prototype with all the super quality and continuous improvement. So quality control, we need to develop a prototype, and also it needs to be tested completely, and we need to deliver the prototype with all the needs, and how we are it's a user friendly, and also it needs to be easily accessible. And coming to the continuous improvement, we need to improve the prototype as in the future needs, how we are going to use this, and how the diseases, and how the user think in the future, and how it's user friendly. And coming to the next role is user representative, and it is explained by my friend Sujana.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nala Srishna. I worked as a user representative. As a user representative, I have to do the following steps: ensure that the requirements of the proposed system that reflects the needs of the people who are going to use the system. And the next one, work with the developer to refine the prototype system. Next slide. As a user representative, I had to facilitate the following steps. The first thing is review the prototypes, reviewing the product to ensure that all the user requirements and expectations are met during the process. In this contest, as a user representative, I ensure that I have participated in the review of the prototypes during the development process. And the next, the following are the roles played by me as a user representative during the development process are designing the prototype. As a user representative, I provided the information about the requirement of the end user. Therefore, the user availability in the designing of the desired software system of prototype is really very important to ensure all the requirements are taken into the consideration for the software development. And the next, communication. Communication is a major key to the success of any project. In this contest, as a user representative, I'm always in the middle of all communications between the development team, the users, and other participants in the development process of the prototypes. And the next, as a user representative, I had to facilitate the following steps: testing and verifying the prototypes. I involved in the testing and verification of these prototypes to develop and identify any issue that needs to be checked on. After the testing and verification, The project process gives information and the functionality of the prototypes and also the performance. And the next, yeah. Additionally, the following were the roles played by the user representative during the development process. The first one is the decision making. As a user representative, I decides what to be involved in the development, uh, meeting all the requirements and expectations of the end user, and also assist the development team in making some decisions during the software development process. Ensure the prototype quality. My duty was to ensure that the generated prototypes was of high quality as required by the end user. Developing the quality prototypes promotes the end user satisfaction. Providing the feedback. My duty was to provide the user feedbacks to the development team within the required time. Providing the feedback on time helps the development team to make changes continuously as quickly as possible. And reducing the risk. Check the user expectations are met or not. Ensuring the cooperation, that's between the software development group and the products and users. Participating in the training of the users. Here after the development, the software product, the end user need to be trained on the functionality of the prototypes and also need to be trained how to use the software product. Follow up to the development process to ensure that the software product generated is working after its release. Being the user representative, I'm available to support the users on how to operate the product and also how to solve any arising issues. Sales management. Being the user representative, I supported the team in coming up with a good plan on how the software product could be promoted to reach as many as end users possible in a short time with a high quality. And finally, thank you. This is all our prototyping project.